Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. We are having our second circle now. And in our second circle, we are going to finish the book, reading the story of Bread and Jam for Francis. This is the front cover, this is the back cover, and this is the spine. But before we read the story, we are going to go over our vocabulary words. Remember, those words, you hear them as I read the story. First one is jam. I like to spread jam on my bread. And that is the next vocabulary word, bread. I like bread and jam like Francis does. But I also like to eat other food too, like eggs. I like to eat eggs in the morning for breakfast, but you can eat eggs any time of the day. Spaghetti and meatballs are very yummy. I like spaghetti and meatballs. And last is jump rope. This is a jump rope that helps us stay fit and to have fun too. All right, we've gone over our vocabulary words now, so let's continue to read where we stopped yesterday. And this is the page where we stopped yesterday, on page 18. That's right, said Francis. And I had bread and jam for dinner last night and for breakfast this morning. You certainly are lucky, said Albert. Yes, said Francis. I'm very lucky. I'm a very lucky girl, I guess. But I'll trade you if you want to. That's all right, said Albert. I like cream and cheese with cucumbers and tomatoes on rye. Albert took 2 napkins from his lunchbox. He tucked one napkin under his chin and he spread the other one on his desk like a tablecloth right over his desk. He arranged his lunch neatly on a napkin. With his spoon, he cracked the shell of the hard-boiled egg. He peeled away the shell and bit off the end of the egg. He sprinkled salt on the yolk and set the egg down again. He unscrewed his thermos bottle cup and filled it with milk. Then he was ready to eat his lunch. Here's Francis. He took a bite of sandwich, a bite of pickle. Oh, that's her friend. And a bite of hard-boiled egg and a drink of milk. Then he sprinkled more salt on the egg and went around again. Albert made the sandwich, the pickle, and the egg and the milk come out even. Wow. So let's see what happens in the rest of the pages. I'll turn the page now. Remember, when we read from left to right. Start here and read that way, not this way. We read the first word and then follow the other words. He ate his lunch bunch of grapes and his tangerine. Then he cleared away the crumbled up wax paper, the eggshell, and the tangerine peel. He set the cup custard in the middle of the napkin on his desk. He took up his spoon and ate up all the custard. Then Albert folded up his napkins and put them away. He put away his cardboard salt shaker and his spoon. He screwed the cup on top of his thermos bottle, and he shut his lunchbox, put it back inside the desk, and he sighed. I like to have a good lunch, said Albert. Frances ate her bread and jam and drank her milk. Then she went out to the playground and skipped rope. She did not skip as fast as she had skipped in the morning, and she sang, jam in the morning, jam at noon, bread and jam by the light of the moon. Jam is very nice. Oh, that's what she sang as she was jump roping. And her friend was listening to her. When Frances got home from school, Mother said, I know you like to have a little snack when you get home from school, and I have one all ready for you. I do like snacks, said Frances, running to the kitchen. Here it is, said Mother, a glass of milk and some nice bread and jam for you. Aren't you worried that maybe I'll get sick and all my teeth will fall out from eating too much bread and jam? Asked Frances. I don't think that will happen for quite a while, said Mother. So eat up and enjoy it. Frances ate up most of her bread and jam, but she did not eat all of it. After her snack, she went outside to skip rope. Wonder what was going through Frances's mind. Do you think she's thinking about how she needs to eat other food too? Good prediction, yes. She just can't eat bread and jam, right? Frances skipped a little bit more slower than she had skipped at noon and sang, jam for snacks and jam for meals. I know how a jam jar fills, full of jam. Uh-oh. That evening for dinner, Mother cooked spaghetti and meatballs with tomato sauce. I'm glad to see there will be enough for second helping, said Father, because spaghetti and meatballs is one of my favorites. So Dad was eating his spaghetti and meatballs and tomato sauce. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think Frances is going to eat spaghetti and meatballs? Let's turn the page and find out. Spaghetti and meatballs is a favorite with everybody, said Mother. Try a little spaghetti, Gloria. Said Gloria and tried the spaghetti. Frances looked down at her plate and saw that there was no spaghetti and meatballs on it. There was a slice of bread and a jar of jam. Frances began to cry. My goodness, said Mother, Frances is crying. What is the matter? Asked Father. Frances looked down at her plate and sang a little sad song. She sang so softly that Mother and Father could barely hear it. What am I is tired of jam. I want spaghetti and meatballs, said Frances. May I have some, please? I had no idea you liked spaghetti and meatballs, said Mother, because she always ate what? Bread and jam. So how do you know what I'll like if you won't even try me? Asked Frances, wiping her eyes. So Mother gave Frances spaghetti and meatballs, and she ate it all up. The next day, when the bell rang for lunch, Albert said, What do you have today? Well, said Frances, laying a paper dolly on her desk and setting a tiny vase of violets in the middle of it. Let's see. She arranged her lunch on the doily. On the doily. The doily is that little paper that she put, or it could be cloth, that she put right here on top of her desk. Let's see what happens. She put her lunch out and said, I have a thermos bottle with cream of tomato soup. And she said, and a lobster salad sandwich on thin slice of white bread. I have celery, carrot sticks, and black olives, and 2 plums and a tiny basket of cherries. Wow. She is eating something different. And vanilla pudding with chocolate sprinkles and a spoon to eat it with, too. That's a good lunch, said Albert. I think it's nice that there are all different kinds of lunches and breakfasts and dinners and snacks. I think eating is nice. So do I, said Frances. And she made the lobster salad sandwich, the celery. She ate the salad and the sandwich and the carrot sticks and the olives, and everything came out even. The end. Wow, so she did like other food. She just thought maybe Mom would always serve her jam and bread. but mom showed her that she needs to eat other food to be healthy. The end. Very good, boys and girls. That was a nice story. And I thank you for being such great listeners. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.